Good evening and thank you for joining us for this special edition of Eastlink News. Due to the severity of yesterday's storm, we were unable to make it on air. First, we will bring you up to speed on the storm that devastated Durham, and then we will bring you more news from across Midwestern Ontario. First, it's been making headlines across Canada for over 24 hours now. A storm that packed a devastating tornado has claimed the life of an 11-year-old West Grey boy. It's leveled buildings and destroyed homes. In what only lasted mere seconds has changed lives forever, and today a community mourns and comes together to rebuild and pick up the pieces. An 11-year-old boy died yesterday when a slew of severe thunderstorms and 2 confirmed tornadoes ripped through southern Ontario, and one right here in Midwestern Ontario. It tore roofs off homes, destroyed cars, and prompted West Grey to declare a state of emergency. The boy from West Grey was attending a day camp at the Durham Conservation Area when an F2 tornado hit the campgrounds. At the request of his family, a name will not be released, but police confirmed he was killed by flying debris.
What went through my head? Yeah. I was trying to get my key in the door over there, and I had shaken so much I couldn't get my key in the door.
Within 20 seconds, witnesses say buildings toppled as they ran for cover, fearing for their lives.
I looked over in this direction, and I seen the roof come off the activity center, and all the power lines come down.
Well, it wasn't like one of those like twisty twisters. It was like a big beast that was coming through, a big thick one. And it just went over the ridge, and then it went behind the public school and behind the old folks home, and then it kind of went towards Fleshering, but it was just debris everywhere, high winds, and it's really blackout.
An emotional Deputy Mayor Dan Sullivan spoke with the media Thursday evening while the sun set behind municipal offices, a stark contrast to the conditions the sky had only hours earlier. Sullivan was the one to declare a state of emergency and was visibly taken back by the destruction the twister had caused.
You see the buildings that it's your neighborhood. I'm surprised it's very narrow, and it seems to have gone here, there, and around. So in some regards, you go, wow, look what got missed. Thankful and such. But no, you don't like seeing your community like this.
Residents spent the day picking up the pieces and rebuilding their lives. The industrial park on the south side of town was the strongest hit. A farmhouse in Glenelg suffered extensive damage, along with 8 other confirmed homes being battered by the winds that reached anywhere from 180 to 240 kilometers per hour. Deputy Police Chief Rob Thompson has been on the job for 30 years in Durham, and never before has he ever seen anything quite like this.
We've never experienced a tornado for a number of years. We've had high winds and some damage, but not to this degree of damage, no.
The community is now in the recovery stage while the rest of Canada watches. It will take months for things to get back to normal, but the residents of Durham come together in a time of need.
This community pulls together in a big hurry, and we're thankful for that. The fire people and the police, they're just first class. We're very fortunate that way.